They say every secret eventually finds a voice. And this one comes from behind the walls of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's California mansion. Because now, for the first time, their former nanny and housemaid are speaking out. And what they describe doesn't sound like the glossy, picture-perfect family Netflix sold the world. It sounds like something else entirely. Cold, controlled, and terrifyingly hidden. Let's be real, this isn't just another staff leak. This is someone who lived there, who saw what cameras couldn't. And when she finally spoke, her words shook everything we thought we knew about Meghan, Harry, and their two children, Archie and Lilibet. She doesn't hint at trouble. She says she witnessed it. And her most shocking claim? That the world has rarely, if ever, seen Archie and Lilibet because the children were never there. Sounds insane? Wait till you hear what she says next. According to the nanny, working in the Sussex mansion was like stepping into a dream built on strict rules and quiet tension. Every smile rehearsed, every moment staged. And Meghan's hiring process? That's where the mystery begins. Insiders claim Meghan Markle's first rule for any potential nanny was stunningly specific. Do not be too attractive. No polished, camera-ready looks.
No glamour.
Plain was the goal. On paper, it sounded like any other high-profile childcare position: discretion, experience, professionalism. But behind closed doors, there was an unspoken standard. You had to blend into the background, not just in attitude, but in appearance. Ask yourself, why? Because insiders say it wasn't jealousy. It was control. Meghan wanted the spotlight to herself, the image of the perfect mother, the perfect duchess, the center of her own fairy tale. A glamorous nanny could shift that attention. And in Montecito, attention is everything. It's currency. It's power. This wasn't about hiring help. It was about protecting a brand. But the deeper the nanny went, the stranger it got. Applicants say Meghan's list of rules read more like a loyalty test than a job offer. Available 24/7.
No relationships.
No spouse, no boyfriend, no girlfriend waiting at home. No children of your own because all your focus had to belong to hers. And if the family decided to move overnight, you packed your bags without question. Does that sound like a home? Or a royal cult of image management? The mansion itself looked like paradise, manicured lawns, sprawling gardens, ocean air. But those who worked inside described something else. A silence that felt rehearsed, a tension you could taste. Hidden cameras allegedly watched every move. The nanny says her trial shifts weren't about childcare, they were surveillance. Every word, every gesture, recorded and analyzed. And by the time Meghan and Harry finally greeted candidates face-to-face, insiders claim the decisions had already been made. It wasn't an interview. It was a final inspection. Prince Harry, at least in the beginning, wanted something familiar, a Norland nanny, the kind the royal family had trusted for generations.
Disciplined.
Discreet. Trained in everything from etiquette to emergency driving. But Meghan? She wanted none of it.
No uniforms.
No rules. No ties to royal tradition. She wanted her way. California-style parenting. Image over institution. And that choice, insiders say, quietly drew the line that split their world from the royal one forever. But what the housemaid revealed next stopped everyone cold. She worked 12-hour days, 5 days a week, inside that mansion. And in all that time, she says she never once saw Meghan pregnant. Not with Archie. Not with Lilibet.
Not ever.
She says it plainly, without hesitation. I never saw her pregnant. And she's not alone. Other staff members echoed the same claim. The photos? The glowing maternity shots? The famous documentary footage? According to the maid, none of it matched reality. Inside the mansion, there was no growing belly, no signs of pregnancy, no signs of newborns. And yet the world saw something completely different. She watched the Netflix series, curious to see how her old workplace would be shown. But when she saw Meghan on screen, pregnant and radiant, she froze. Because she recognized none of it. Not the rooms. Not the garden. Not even the angles of the house. To her, it wasn't a documentary. It was a production. A performance designed to convince the world that the Sussex family life was exactly what Meghan wanted us to believe. Real, warm, and organic. Except behind the gates, it wasn't. Phones confiscated at the entrance. Bags checked for cameras. Staff forbidden to speak or share anything beyond the walls. Every visitor monitored. Every worker watched. The maid says it felt less like a home and more like a fortress protecting a secret. And here's where it gets darker. For all those long, exhausting days, 12 hours at a time, she never once saw Archie or Lilibet.
No toys. No laughter.
No cries echoing through the halls. Just silence. She says the house didn't feel like a family home. It felt like a set. Remember the famous Oprah interview? The cozy chicken coop? The sweet talk about raising their children among animals? The maid swears she never once saw Archie or Lilibet near that garden. Yes, there was a chicken coop, but it wasn't a playground. It was a prop, a photo backdrop. Because in Meghan's world, every moment had to look effortless, even if it was choreographed down to the feathers. And when you line up all her claims, something chilling emerges. A marriage that looked like a business partnership. Harry, quiet and withdrawn. Meghan in control of every scene. Staff stripped of privacy. And 2 children, the supposed heart of it all, missing from the picture completely. So, what do you believe? The Netflix fantasy? Or the words of a woman who lived it, day after day, unseen, unheard? Until now, the public saw a smiling mother and a peaceful mansion. But behind those gates, the nanny says there was secrecy, fear, and a silence that made her question everything. She has no book deal, no agent, no PR machine. Just her truth. And the courage to say it out loud. If what she says is true, then one question remains. And it's the question that echoes louder than ever before. If no one inside that mansion ever saw Archie or Lilibet, then where were they?